Ronna McDaniel, RNC chairwoman, joins me now. Ronna, why is this so difficult? We're looking at something that we know is not right. We're dealing with a communist country who was not forthright, honest, and transparent at the very beginning of the pandemic.
Well, you think of how many lives have been lost, how many of us have lost loved ones and friends, and to see this cover-up being aided by the Biden administration, for them to shut down a credible investigation, to go to the WHO, who was so ineffective from the very beginning in identifying this pandemic, and also they've had a year to investigate, they haven't. I think it's really shameful, and I agree with Rand Paul. We need to get to the bottom of this, but I don't know if this is the administration that can do that, because they're part of the cover-up right now.
I'll move to this. The Republican Governors Association is pointing a finger now at Michigan Democrat Gretchen Whitmer for violating her own COVID restrictions again. This time, she took a secret flight to Florida while residents of her state were locked down under pandemic travel advisories. The association is taking aim at Whitmer in a new ad. Here it is.
Gretchen Whitmer secretly flew to Florida to visit her father. I wish I had that same chance. But Whitmer closed nursing homes. When we tried to say goodbye the day that he died, the facility called the police. Whitmer ignored her own rules, while the rest of us were forced to comply.
What's your reaction to that?
Well, one, my heart aches for that family, for so many families who can't get answers from the Whitmer administration as to what happened with the nursing homes. But then the sheer hypocrisy for her to say, you can't go visit your loved ones, and then she lies about taking a trip to Florida, taking a private plane. It really is shameful, and it shows why she's going to have a tough re-election next year. We're going to change that governorship to Republican because of the many, many failures and hypocrisies of Gretchen Whitmer in Michigan.
You know, before I let you go real quickly, why is there at least a mini trend line? We don't know if it'll be bigger than that with Democratic governors on this issue of nursing homes. I mean, and look, I'm in a state, too, in New Jersey. Governor Murphy did the same thing. We didn't have the carnage that they did in New York City, but then you've got Whitmer.
Yeah, I mean, she's not being forthcoming, so you can't get the nursing home data out of Michigan. We don't have FOIA laws that allow that. And she has covered up everything with NDAs, with letting people go. There's a lot here in Michigan that the citizens don't know because of a governor who hasn't led and is hiding and covering up her tracks.
Chairwoman Ronna McDaniel, thank you very much. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.